Hey, how's it going? It's Thursday. If you're new here, this is my 8th week of unemployment. I was laid off on my birthday. You can check out the sticky comment. It has a link to the playlist. Also, my LinkedIn. Maybe you're hiring remotely or know someone that is. Check it out. Yesterday, I had the second meeting with another startup. I was supposed to meet with him 15 minutes Monday, and it went to about 34 minutes. And then yesterday, we scheduled 30 and went to about 28, 29. He just had a few more questions for me, the founder did. It's a really small company. I think they have like 6 employees or something. And they're raising around and want to grow to like 12 or 15 or something like that. It's like adjacent to what I was doing. It's in the same space. It's a slightly different product that they're developing and service, but it would be familiar. Some of the services and stuff they're using may even be identical. The founder did ask me, co-founder, did ask me, what my salary requirements were and what hours I was thinking and where I lived, because time zones and stuff. I told him I'm in central Indiana, and, I'd prefer to be off by, 4:30 in the evening, most evenings, because my wife's a teacher, and we go to bed at 10 Eastern. But with the salary, I hate when people ask about money, because I'm like, in this case, I didn't apply to a job. I was introduced to him by a former coworker at the other place that I worked. They don't have a job posting. We never talked about a title. So when he asked me the money, I was just like, well, I don't have an answer for you. I said, I'm pretty flexible on that. I understand it's a startup. I know, it's not going to be the best paying job in the world. I said, as long as the pay feels appropriate for the amount of work, I'd probably accept. I said, what else did I say? I said something else. Sorry, I just woke up. Basically, I just communicated that, if you make me an offer, as long as it's not insulting, that's what it was. I said, as long as the offer is not insulting and it feels, fair for the amount of work, then yeah, I'm probably fine with it. I don't know what that pay would look like. A lot of startups, especially ones that small, prefer to pay you with stock that 99% of the time is never going to be worth anything. Especially a startup this early. Like, they don't have a lot of money, so a lot of the lure on startups is, hey, you might strike it rich. So a lot of people will go work for, a dozen startups in 5 years, and just kind of, it's like buying a bunch of lottery tickets. I don't think the second chat went as good as the first one. He may have just been busy and distracted, and we did meet later in the day for him, and who knows. But the fact that he asked about money and stuff, I would think that's hopeful. He said he'll get back to me in a few days. If they don't offer me anything, that's cool. If they do offer me something, I'm not sure that I would accept it. It would depend on the money and more of what the exact presumed duties would be. It sounds more like I'd kind of be doing what my boss was doing when I started. And I could probably figure everything out, but maybe I'm not the best use of their money, but maybe I am. We didn't really talk about specifics too much because, they're still thinking about it growing and stuff, so we'll see. He also wanted to know, when my available start date was. And I think I kind of threw him off because I said, I'm really open on that too. And he looked confused. And I was like, hey, I'm unemployed right now. If you needed me tomorrow, I could start. And still, I don't know if he processed that right or if he was just like, huh. But I made it pretty clear that I've been, laid off and am not working. So, I could start whenever. I could start in 2 months or I could start, in a half hour. But we'll see. Don't even know if they're going to offer anything. Either way, it was an interesting experience. It reminds me I need to go look at startups some more. I did initially, and then I kind of stopped. A lot of the startups that post stuff are usually at a point where they're starting to get 100 people, 200 people, and they're quite different. They're still very high risk as an employment opportunity, but they're starting to get corporate-ish. I need to go seek out some smaller ones in some spaces that I might be interested in and just be like, hey, here's my skill set. Here's what I'm comfortable with doing. Do you need me? I probably won't do that today. I got a lot of yard work to do, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. The AI stuff. So one of the projects I was doing looks like it's ended. It disappeared sometime yesterday. Access to it did, but they could be updating the models, and it may pop up, today or tomorrow or Monday or something. So a little worried about that because the money, but there are a couple other projects that I still have access to that don't have as much work, but it's still something. So I'll do that a bunch today too, try to make as much money as I can. Hopefully the other project comes back. If not, I've been very grateful and very lucky to have this opportunity because I've now, extended my time until I have to go get a retail job or something considerably. So that's nice. My friend still said he would help. He's extremely busy right now. If I said why he's busy, you would immediately know who he is, so I'm not going to do that. But I have faith that eventually he will find 10 minutes of free time. Like, super busy dude. Like, a lot of people say, oh, I'm busy, and they're blowing you off. But, like, this guy's burning his candle from, like, 359 degrees, It's so we'll be patient there. He did help me get that last job, and he's given me consulting work and stuff before too. Help me get consulting work through introductions. So I'll keep a little bit of faith there. Other than that, yeah, I got a horrible sinus headache today. It's just allergies. I can feel the stuff gurgling in my head. So should probably use my sinus irrigator before I go out and cut grass because the pollen out there is just going to make it worse. I just need to cut 2/3 of the yard as much as I can today because we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, I think. So, yeah. Garden continues to do good. I was able to let all of our tomato and pepper seedlings get about an hour and a half of sun yesterday. Didn't want to give them too much because UV was way up there by noon. So I didn't want to, burn them with direct sunlight. But I'm sure it helped them a ton. I'll probably do the same today. Set them out on the deck while I cut grass. And bring them back in when I'm done. Well, bring them back into the porch. They'll still get sunlight. It'll just be filtered through glass. So should help them some. Yeah, that's it. I'm still waiting on these creeping thyme seeds to show up so I can get a bunch of creeping thyme going. Because we keep identifying other parts of the property that we want to try to get some creeping thyme growing on. Just as ground cover to help us fight the ivy and the sticker bushes and everything else. But yeah. That's it. I'm going to get my day going. If you guys are going through something, just let me know in the comments. And I hate to say it because it's annoying and cliche, but like, comment, subscribe. It helps. It really does. It helps for the algorithm, but it also helps me just to know anyone other than like my patron, James Greason, and a couple other people are watching. And it's just not some weird like robot farm or something. But yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Have a good one.